Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Miami Heat. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. So the opening lineup for the Heat, at the 2 and the 3, it's Butler and Winslow. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. And it's Dragic in the point guard. And for Chicago, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1. Chris, tonight, two offenses that love to slow it down. And then set it up. What was your favorite half-court play, for instance?
Oh, wow. Well, for me, it's a play called turn 4 or 5. And depending on if I was the 4 or the 5, that means that you have a guard come out. He spins out. He comes out on the wing, and he throws it into you. And then it's your job to go to work or to find a double team. So it's almost like being that point forward off the box. So any play that was called for myself in the half court, you know, is my favorite play.
Right. I can see the play in my mind right now as you're describing it, actually. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Now here's Winslow. Now Butler. Clock at 6. It's deflected.
The coaching staff loves this. They know Markkanen has the length needed to swat a lot of shots away. They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Butler kicks to Olynyk. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Dragic taking his time here. The tray. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Chicago Bulls. To the inside. Out to White. Shoots. Not going to go that time. And the Heat going the other way now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Dragic against Porter. Nice D from Porter.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Drops it in from 11 feet.
The in-between game of Porter continues to improve. A legitimate score from this area.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And last season, Otto Porter on the move, Chris. He was traded at the deadline to the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, and he has fit right in since joining the Bulls. I mean, they needed his outside shooting. Porter is still very young and can grow to be a part of this young Bulls core.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Dragic against White. Dragic kicks to Butler. can they get it? And Greg, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And when you watch the Bulls play, Chris, they just seem to lack an organizational direction.
Yeah, Gia, you're right. I mean, the team committed to Boylan to shape their youth. They don't seem to be interested in playing up-tempo or following any NBA trend. The distrust between players in the front office is not helping their recruiting of free agents. Yeah, a lot going wrong there.
And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
Oh, what a wonderful dunker. Give Levine any opportunity to flush it home. He won't pass it up.
Miami no good on that time either.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Porter passes to White. Back to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3. The Heat trail by 6. Right side Dragic. Puts one up. Porter with a block.
Lockdown defense from Porter. He extends out beautifully to come up with these types of rejections.
And it's White missing.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without fouling.
Now here's Winslow. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. No good from Dragic.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Here's Dragic. Up top, Adebayo. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
Young's checked in for Chicago. Marking in against Adebayo. Dishes it to Winslow. Shot clock at 5. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept to... Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
Timeout called the Heat.
Yeah, and with Lauri Markkanen, you know you're going to get shooting from his spot. Great release and has been efficient from range since his rookie year.
So it's Miami now, trailing by 10. Adebayo finds Winslow. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Winslow. Just 5 to shoot. They need this one. Good defensive work there by Young. Chicago leading by 10. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. I had a chance to talk with head coach Jim Boylan. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thanks, David. Now, Olynyk, after Justice Winslow missing on that last three-pointer. Pass to Butler. The Heat need to get a shot off. Olynyk, it's tipped. Inside, and Young slams it home.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now here's Winslow. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Dragic with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Pass to Olynyk. Fader on the way. That one drops for him.
Olynyk with the late clock bailout.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Kicks to Levine. Dragic comes with the double team. Young with no one around. Rebound by Olynyk.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
The pass to Adebayo. Off target from three-point range. The Bulls leading by 10. Right side, White. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Markkanen. It's good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Chicago making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Then for the Heat, Myers-Leonard. He's checked in for Adebayo. Johnson comes in for Kelly Olynyk. And Hero subbed in for Butler. They get a hand on it. Dragic with it. Now defended by Markkanen. 5 on the clock. To the middle. And Markkanen throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Now here's Dragic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. A shot by Johnson, no good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Levine, look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Chicago called for the foul.
And last year, a bit of a pivot for Justice Winslow in terms of his game. Found one of the better ways he could contribute to the team is through his developing playmaking skills.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And for Winslow, he filled in at the point when Dragic was injured last season.
And Winslow looked really comfortable in that playmaking role. We know he struggled with his shooting, but when he can contribute with his passing, it adds another layer to his game.
And the Heat making a change here. Jones is checked in. Good on the second free throw. The Bulls leading by 15. Dunn outside. He dishes it to Levine. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Well, Zach LaVine possesses a speed, Chris, and a burst that makes him a very tough matchup.
Yeah, and he has a great first step. I mean, when he's trying to beat a defender off the bounce, you can't let him get an edge to the hoop. He'll flush it on your head 9 times out of 10. Yeah, Kev, with the competitive nature of Zach LaVine is what drives him. I mean, he spoke up more for and against his team last season as they had a rough go in the standing.
Here's Hero. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Johnson. Doesn't go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. LaVine wide open. The quick look, no good that time. The Heat trail by 18. And with LaVine, Chris, as you said, he was very frustrated with the losing last year.
Yeah, but you'd rather have a player who is vocal about it than one who doesn't care. LaVine has the talent and mentality to be a star for this team and is desperate to make them a winner.
And here is Dunn after Justice Winslow getting his shot to go from deep. And the jam by LaVine.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Here's Hero after the Bulls pick up 2. Leonard kicks to Johnson. 6 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Young passes to Markkanen. Ball's knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. Here's Hero. That shot off. Nice D from LaVine. Chicago leading by 15. Down low. And Thaddeus Young with the slam.
Capable of doing many things well. LaVine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
Here's Hero. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Leonard finds Jones. Johnson can't get it to go.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Winslow against Porter. Miami no good on that time either. And so Young will bring it up for Chicago. Whoa!
Showing off the entire arsenal right now. LaVine so outstanding and scoring in a multitude of ways.
Porter with the steal. To the paint. Here's Dunn. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Bulls lead by 21.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Winslow up top. Dunn covering. Pass to Hero. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. And that one goes long.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
For Chicago, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Markkanen. Denzel Valentine comes in for Porter. And Satoransky subbed in for Zach LaVine. That free throw good from Thaddeus Young. Waiters with the ball. And they get it. And he gets it to go. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We've got more in store for you right after this. Jimmy Butler, a hard worker on the floor and off the court as well, possesses a unique individuality.
I worked extremely hard to get where I am today, so whenever you walk to my house, you see a really big, some may call it obnoxious, boombox aquarium, but I love music. I don't really watch too much TV. It's always music, so it's just another thing to remind me, continue to be who you are, just has fish inside of it.
A boombox aquarium, huh? Points for originality, Greg.
Butler, not shy, breaking from convention, beats to the rhythm of his own drum.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
We've got Sederansky. He's out there with Dunn. Young is out there with Valentine. And it's Hutchinson in at the 4 slot, so that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Chicago Bulls continue to be a team in rebuild mode. They traded for Otto Porter at the deadline last season, and that seemed like a turning point. It lessened the logjam in the front court, and his versatile game fit well with some of the young players. Now that they've added rookie Kobe White with other moves this summer, fans are eager to see this young team take the next step. Kevin?
And David, they've got some pieces too. Thank you. And Miami has possession after the Bulls pick up 2. That one falls. Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity. But Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. And some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Jones, no luck. The Bulls leading by 19 points. Here's Valentine. Here's Hutchison. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Left side, Waiters. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got 3 assists now in this one.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Dunn looking over the floor. Young outside, fires for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Jones slams it home.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Now, here's Dunn. Passes it to Young. Here's Hutchison. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Valentine. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Dunn against Winslow. And Thomas Sederansky gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Young. And it's White in for Dunn. Then for the Heat, Adebayo is checked in for Myers-Leonard. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Johnson. And it's Butler in for Jones. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Adebayo kicks to Winslow. Shot clock at 5. Miami no good on that time either.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
White dishes to Carter. Rebound by the Heat. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Waiters. Adebayo down low. Sederansky covering.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why
they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to one shot.
Now here's Valentine. For three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Winslow against White. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Goran Dragic is checked in for Winslow. Here's Dragic. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Waiters outside. And there's the pass to Dragic. 4 on the clock. Fires the three. Hutchison with the rebound. Hutchinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Satoransky the pass to Carter. And a missed layup. The Heat have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Satoransky against Waiters. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Outside, White. It's blocked. Dragic against White. Pass to Waiters. Ring shot on the way. Chicago grabs the miss. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
Now here's Dragic. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Adebayo. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Over in the corner, White sinks the triple. White's got 5.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
White against Dragic. Outside Butler. 5 on the clock. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So for the Bulls. Markkanen, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Valentine. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Satoransky. Heat also with a sub. Heroes checked in for Waiters. White finds LaVine. Carter outside. Pass to Markkanen. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And this is the muscle you want to see. Markkanen showing signs of adding strength over time.
And for a player that didn't come in with a lot of fanfare to the NBA, Markkanen is one of the top young players in the league.
Yeah, call him the marksman or the finisher. Call him Larry Bird if you like. Fantastic stretch 4 who showed he could be a focal point of an offense, can play with an edge as well, and is just scratching the surface of his potential.
That free throw good from Markkanen. Chris, when you look around the league, who do you feel is the most universally liked player in the league?
That's a good one because so many players with great stories. How about Derrick Rose? Fighting all those injuries, coming back, having a 50-point game, becoming a leader again there in Minnesota. The youngest MVP ever, watching his ups and downs. Luka Doncic. How about that guy? That's just from excitement of play. The fact that he's just infused this Dallas team with energy and fun. It's so much fun watching him. And then you got to go with the elder statesman. In other words, we call him the old head where I'm from, and that's Vince Carter. If you don't love Vince Carter, something's wrong with you, because he's the line in the sand from Dr. J, Dominique, Jordan, and those dunkers to anything that's happening today. Vince Carter, he's the man.
Just 5 to shoot. 11 feet away. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Hero. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Dragic. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
Now here's White. He's got 5. Out to Carter from downtown. And that one is off. Now the Heat take it the other way. Outside Butler. Trying to get something going. Bean with the rebound.
Hate to say it, he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket this game.
It's hauled in by the Heat. Olynyk got 6 rebounds in the game.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
White against Butler. White left side. Left block shot on the way. In deep, Carter drops it in.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And here is Butler. Passes to Hero. Back to Olynyk. Fires from deep. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Inside, Porter.
I mean, well, look, Porter is an athletic player, someone who forces contact on his way up.
The Bulls have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
And each season, Porter seems to improve. It's just something about his game. He's a versatile player who wants to be great.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2, but they'll get another chance. Bulls moving the ball around. Carter kicks to Levine. Goes up again and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Dragic left side. There's the pass to Hero. The dish now to Butler. Looking to end the run, and it's good on the way in.
Oh, he uses good strength and body control to finish around the rim. Butler's a force around the basket.
Levine passes to Carter. Levine kicks to White. Now the feed to Carter, and the shot goes in. Carter's got 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Butler feeling it out a bit. The teardrop falls in. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, he catches the defense off guard with a wide variety of moves. Butler's bringing the sizzle.
Levine up top. 15 points in the game.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now here's Dragic. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Levine. Defense right on him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What a terrific penetrator. The speed of Levine is what makes defenders nervous.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And he makes the first.
I mean, he's a versatile player who can come play either guard position. I mean, Levine continues to impress as the years go on.
Good on both. 7 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Dragic from outside. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He ended up with 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 block. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet and in.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Well, they got to do a better job on the glass. Ernie, they got outworked. They were weak physically. That's part of how they fell behind in this game. I think if they can control those things, they'll be okay, Ernie.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, Chicago has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And Coach Jim Boylan agreeing to a multi-year extension with the Bulls this summer, Greg.
And taking that interim tag off his title as head coach, Boylan, with over 30 years of coaching experience, afforded the opportunity to continue developing this young core.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Miami, the backcourt, Dragic and Butler. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Now here's White. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go.
Like the show of unselfishness from Porter, wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Outside, Dragic. Back to Butler. Lets it go with a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Butler's got 9.
Three-pointers, they're not Butler's specialty, but he's a fierce scorer who doesn't set limits in this game.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Yeah, it's getting to him, GA. I mean, the lack of communication, the lack of trust.
The Bulls have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
One shot.
And that one misses. Chris, the NBA has flattened now the draft lottery odds. And now that you've seen it at work, seen it in play, any additional changes you might make?
Well, you know, Kev, I still a wait and see for me. I definitely like the NBA making sure they try to address the problem. You never want a team to think that they can be rewarded for losing. So I like what we've done so far, but, you know, if I'm a GM, if I'm a president, I'm always going to try to find ways to manipulate and find that, you know, those open gray areas. And so I think this is something we're always going to have to address, but I love the fact the NBA has gotten ahead of the problem.
Well, like the Clippers of a year ago, they looked like, gosh, they've lost all their superstars, but they gave it such a great go. They actually made the playoffs.
Yeah, and it started from the top. I mean, Mr.
Right.
Barmer said, listen, we do not want to lose. We're going to go in and we're going to play hard. And I tell you what, I think that's what rewarded them during free agency by able to go out, recruit players and say, listen, we don't lose here. We just need you to take us over the top. And I think that's a pretty good recruiting pitch.
The Heat shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. White dishes to Levine. Miami grabs the miss. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Butler kicks to Winslow. He's looking for Olynyk and finds him. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Strong finish by Olynyk. I mean, he's gotten stronger, and you can see that.
Well, Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Pass to Levine. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And they pick up 2. Levine's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime, and that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season, gets out in the country, and puts in that work.
The first one falls. And Greg, those summertime workouts for Butler, they are something.
I mean, they sure are. He calls them bandanas and buckets. Grows his hair out, 2-a-days, hot yoga, intentionally isolated from the hustle and bustle of the big city. It gives him an excuse to really just lock in.
Second free throw, no good.
Just so competitive. I mean, Jimmy Butler brings attitude, not only to the games, but practices as well. Kevin, you remember that infamous Minnesota practice before he got traded in 2018? Yeah, that's going down in NBA lore.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. The Bulls have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Markkanen, and it's Valentine in for Otto Porter Jr. Dion Waiters checked in for Miami. And both free throws good for White. Miami with the ball. Down low, here's Adebayo. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
The Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Carter. And Satoransky's subbed in for Levine. Free throw good, Adebayo. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Got a piece of it. 3 on 3. Here's Butler, and the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, he's known for his defensive chops. Butler, he is opportunistic and aggressive in how he comes up with steals.
Here's Hutchison, and it's White missing.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Now here's Butler, and it's Miami with another.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Now here's Valentine, defended by Butler. Now Valentine, he's got 5. All alone. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
This is Butler at his best. I mean, he's a juggernaut player who makes an impact on both ends.
Here's Hutchison. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
White against Winslow. He kicks to Waiters. Pass to Olynyk. Winslow with it. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 3. In transition, here come the Bulls. Satoransky with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Satoransky finds White. Satoransky against Winslow. Now here's Satoransky. T right on him. White drives in, and Butler sends it back.
You can't throw weak shots when Butler is around. His shot blocking ability, impressive.
Dunn, he's checked in for White. And then for Miami, Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Adebayo. And it's Johnson in for Olynyk. Satoransky against Waiters, and Dunn over to help. Outside Butler. Passes it to Waiters. 4 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Chicago leading by 22. Young passes to Satoransky. To the middle. The jump hook, and it's sent back by Leonard. Outside Butler. Waiters on the wing. And stolen by Valentine. There's Satoransky, and good that time.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
And some changes here for the Heat. Jones checked in for Butler. And Hero subbed in for Justice Winslow. On the wing, Jones. Out to the right wing. To end the cold streak, connects from three-point range. Heroes got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Dunn passes to Hutchison. And the pass to Satoransky. And he dunks it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership. An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Here's Dunn. To the inside. Johnson with the block. Pass to Hero. There's the triple. Valentine grabs the board. The Bulls leading by 23.
Well, Jim Boylan, he won the Chicago head coaching job after his interim stint. The fans were unsure of the hire, but the front office believes in him moving forward.
Now, here is Young. Count it. Young's got 14 points for the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Raiders against Satoransky. And so Miami again turning it over. And for Boylan, Chris, he's been a bit demanding on his roster.
Yeah, Kevin, it's going to be tough. He's tasked with molding this young Bulls core. I mean, the front office wanted a hard-nosed coach. They believe they found their guy with Boylan's approach.
Now, here's Dunn. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And you love to have a player like Chris Dunn out on the perimeter with his defense.
Oh, man, big men love guards that can actually keep their assignment in front of them. Dunn has quick feet, great lateral movement, and that's why he's a successful defender.
One shot.
The free throw drops in for Dunn. Well, so many people were worried about Chris Dunn's offense after his rookie year, but you know what, Greg? He's turned it around.
And gone from struggling to hit 40% of his shots to shooting better from the floor. Still a strong defender, and he's making people forget that his offense was ever a question mark.
Johnson from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Dunn shot's good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Miami's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Waiters passes to Hero. Johnson surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. And the layup falls. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
Now here's Dragic. Passes it to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Markkanen pulls it in.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Back to Dunn. Here's the teardrop. No good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Heat shooting the ball at 42%. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's Felicio in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Arcidiacono. The Heat knocking down the tray. Here's Cornette. Now the pass to Arcidiacono. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Akpawa over Levine, and another basket for Miami.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
Arcidiacono, the pass to Levine. Here's Felicio. Outside Levine. Another 3 for Chicago.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
Akpala, no good. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Bulls. The kick out to Porter. And Jones over to help to the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. So he gets them both. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. That one, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. The Heat shooting for the game at 42%. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Dragic gets the bucket. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And there's the call on Udonis Haslem. That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Here's Arcidiacono. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No fear trying his luck inside. You know he has hops.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Levine. And so Levine nails both of them. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Outside, Dragic. Robinson against Porter. Over to the left wing. Lock at 6. And the Heat, another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Here's Felicio. Launches a 3. He can't hit that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. Robinson finds Dragic. Johnson, that's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. 9 points for Johnson.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Arcidiacono, the pass to Levine. Here's Felicio. He's guarded by Haslam. A floater. The shot by Arcidiacono, no good. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Chicago's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Dragic the pass to Okpala. Here's the lob to the hoop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Effective at scoring the basketball. Hachimura understands his role offensively and plays it well.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Arcidiacono. Back to Porter. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
Porter takes no time in getting his shot off. When the D is laying off of him, he has no problem pulling right up off the pass.
Dragic the pass to Haslam. Good ball movement here by Miami. And here's Johnson outside. It's all in by the Bulls. Outside, Porter. Here's Arcidiacono. Felicio, the pass to Porter. Here's Felicio. From deep. With 1 on the clock. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Here's Okpala. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. The Heat also with the sub. Waiters is checked in. Here's Okpala. Miami no good on that time either.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
The Bulls making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Dragic, and it's off the back rim, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Here's Dragic. The Bulls getting the bucket, and it's in there. And here is Satoransky. It's stolen by Haslam. Waiters against Satoransky. And Waiters kicks to Haslam. Satoransky grabs the miss. And so Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Arcidiacono. Passes it to Cornette. 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Myers-Leonard, he's checked in for the Heat. Hero comes in for Goran Dragic. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Heat have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Okpala, the pass to Hero. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got 4 rebounds in this game. Makes it off the glass. Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Hero. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Satoransky with it. Haslam on him. Satoransky gets the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The pass to Leonard. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Hero, no good.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
It's good. And that's now 9 points for Denzel Valentine. Valentine's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Hero passes to Robinson. Here's Okpala. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
And the first one drops. And so far, Greg, what we've seen from Okpala, he has the size and athleticism to do damage in the league.
All the physical requirements are there, Kevin. The other thing that's there is the jump shot. Terrific range, and he has no problem shooting with the defender in his face.
And so he hits both.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Now here's Valentine. Pass to Arcidiacono. No good on the triple. Heat shooting 43% from the field. To the left wing. Hero passes to Okpala. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Satoransky. Takes the 3. And Felicio is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Denzel Valentine. Miami's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Okpala, the pass to Hero. Here's Leonard, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Passes to Satoransky. That's tipped. Here's Hero. Satoransky covering. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
To the right side. Here's Satoransky. Sweet little floater.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Let's go. Akpala, no good. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Zach LaVine.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
And not many checks in the NBA, but C-Web, Tomas Satoransky leading the way on that front.
Yeah, best player from a country that is having a golden age for their national team. Satoransky, I mean, he said that he's very proud to represent the Czechs in the NBA, and he's doing a great job at it.
Here's Hero. Here's Akpala, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Akpala's got 11 in the second half. Cornette kicks to Arcidiacono. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Akpala. They grab their own miss. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
He hits both from the stripe. 50 seconds left in the fourth. Inside, Satoransky. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Here's Akpala. Shoots over Satoransky. Akpala, shot will go. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Hutchison.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.